Your brother called last night. Voice cracked, urgent, the phone's glow harsh against the dark. I need you, he said, words trembling like a vow you never spoke. You're the only one who keeps this family together. You dropped everything, plans, rest, dreams, to fix his mess again, his plea heavy, binding like iron in your chest. In 1929, a Chicago factory worker gave his life's savings to his union, believing it was his duty to stand with brothers. He died penniless, their promises dust. In 1645, a Puritan swore loyalty to his church, only to be shunned for one doubt. What if your deepest allegiances, the ones you'd bleed for, aren't yours? What if they're scripts, chaining you to obedience you never chose? Welcome to the vow that owns you. See your boss last week, eyes tired, voice low, her office dim. We're counting on you, she said. You're our anchor. You stayed late, again, canceling dinner, your heart heavy with duty, believing it's your role. That wasn't gratitude. It's a chain, forged for your loyalty. Or picture your friend, 2 days ago, texting, "You're the only one I trust, don't bail." You rearrange your life, believing you owe her words a quiet script. Manipulators don't command. They exploit, weaponizing your sense of allegiance to make you obey. Loyalty exploitation is the mind trap, a crafted script that binds your actions to duty, making you sacrifice for others' gain, mistaking it for honor. In 1929, Chicago unions didn't force workers. They called them family, exploiting loyalty to extract dues. Workers paid, not from logic, but from a vow to belong. This is ancient. Families script your devotion with pleas. Bosses script your effort with trust. Lovers script your heart with guilt. Systems script your faith with causes. Each vow feels sacred, but it's a chain tightening with every step. Recall your last sacrifice for a sibling, a job, a friend. Was it choice or a script they handed you? The question burns. What if your loyalty is a shadowed chain, forged by someone else's hand? Feel your partner's voice, soft, last month in the quiet of your kitchen. I gave up so much for us, they said, eyes glistening with unshed tears. Guilt surged, a cold weight, and you silenced your doubts, staying, believing you owe them everything. Here's the first shock. That wasn't love. It was a script, chaining you to their will, your heart bound by their words. Loyalty exploitation slips in through moments that feel sacred, moments you trust. It crafts an iron vow, duty to family, team, or heart, that overrides your needs, your voice, your truth. In the 1970s, corporations like IBM forced employees to sign loyalty pledges, swearing devotion to the company or face ostracism. Workers complied, not for pay, but for fear of betraying the team. Your partner's words worked the same, scripting sacrifice to their tears, making you obey reflexively, your choice is no longer yours. The twist is brutal. These scripts rewire you. You don't choose. You act to avoid breaking the vow. Like a soldier saluting a flag, your identity tethered to their cause. Think of your colleague's plea, "Don't let me down," or the app notification, "Your community needs you." Online, a petition demands, "Prove you're with us." You're not deciding. You're chained, and the script is their design, etched into your soul. See yourself at a family dinner, your mother's voice sharp, cutting through the clink of plates. "After all we've done, you owe us," she said, her eyes pinning you. Her words bound you, and you stayed, canceling your plans, believing it's duty. That's not love. It's a vow, scripted to control. Or recall your high school teacher, stern, saying, "Loyal students don't question, they support." You nodded, silenced your doubts, believing loyalty is strength. Loyalty exploitation hijacks your psyche with surgical precision. The first tool is emotional priming, evoking guilt, pride, or fear to make you receptive. Your mother's words primed guilt, scripting you as the dutiful child. Relational framing is the second, casting obedience as proof of loyalty. If you care, you'll stay, they imply, locking the script. Intermittent reinforcement is the third, Sporadic praise or crises keep the vow alive. Your mother's rare. I'm proud renews your duty. Social amplification is the fourth. Groups enforce the script, making betrayal feel like exile. Your family's silence cements the vow. Narrative entrapment is the fifth, weaving a story where you're the hero only by obeying. Your teacher's loyal student's tale trapped you in her script. Psychologically, this exploits your social bonding instincts. A 2020 Nature study found loyalty triggers oxytocin, bonding you to groups, but cortisol spikes when you resist, making defiance feel like loss. Your amygdala lights up, sensing betrayal as danger, overriding reason. A 2022 psychological science study showed loyalty-based guilt increases compliance by 70%, as your brain prioritizes social harmony over self. This is obedience override. Your autonomy bends to the vow. Socially, you're vulnerable. You crave belonging, so you cling to scripted duties. Your family's expectations script sacrifice. Your job's team scripts effort. Online, causes script your voice. A 2023 UCLA study found loyalty appeals boost compliance by 65% as people fear social rejection. Culturally, this trap is embedded. Japanese giri demands duty to others, but scripts exploit it for control. Western family values exalt loyalty, yet manipulators twist it to silence. Spiritually, it's a theft of your will. The Confucian filial piety binds you to duty, but scripts weaponize it. The Christian love thy neighbor urges care, but scripts twist it to obedience. The Stoic duty to self is hijacked by others' vows. Your life becomes their chain, a shadowed vow you mistake for honor. What if your sacrifices are scripts they wrote? Micro story. Your sister begged, "Don't abandon me like Dad did." Guilt scripted you to fix her life, believing you're a savior. You're still saving, bound by her words. Your manager said, "You're our rock." Pride scripted you to overwork, believing you're vital. You're still grinding, chained to their trust. A campaign urged, "Don't betray our cause." Fear scripted you to march, believing you're righteous. You're still shouting, tied to their flag. Your teacher whispered, "True students stand by me." Duty scripted you to agree, believing you're honorable. You're still silent, bound by her vow. Imagine your grandfather, a miner in 1920, his face smudged with coal dust. His union leader clasped his shoulder, voice firm, saying, "You're our brother, stay loyal." He gave his wages, his health, his years, believing it was honor. The union collapsed, leaving him broken, his family starving. That wasn't brotherhood. It was a script chaining his life. Or see a 1950s school teacher trembling, signing a loyalty oath to protect America. She lost friends, privacy, freedom, fearing she'd betray her country. Loyalty exploitation shaped history. In the 1920s, U.S. labor unions scripted workers as family, extracting dues and strikes with loyalty pleas. Thousands lost livelihoods, bound by vows, as unions mismanaged funds. In the 1950s, Red Scare loyalty owes forced citizens to pledge allegiance or face blacklists. A 1954 report noted 3 million Americans signed, fearing disloyalty labels, their lives scripted by fear. In the 1980s, televangelists like Jim Bakker scripted followers to donate, calling them God's faithful. A 1987 audit revealed $158 million misused, yet loyal donors gave, bankrupted by their vow. Personal scripts mirror this. A 1960s case described a woman whose husband scripted her to stay, saying, "You're my everything." She endured abuse, believing loyalty was love, her identity chain. Ancient clans used blood oaths to script warriors' lives, death their only release. The 1930s company towns scripted workers to buy from owners, chaining them to loyalty with debt. The 1840s Shaker communities scripted members to renounce families for divine loyalty, isolating them. The vow is old, but its chains are timeless, binding hearts across centuries. See yourself last night. Phone buzzing, screen glowing in the dark. Your gig app flashed. Your customers rely on you. Don't let them down. You took another shift, exhausted, bones aching, believing you're needed. This isn't work. It's the machine, and you're chained. Or feel your fitness group's message. Stay loyal to the tribe. Don't quit. You push through pain, believing you're part of something bigger. Modern systems exploit loyalty with ruthless precision. Gig apps like Uber use notifications. Your riders need you to script drivers into endless shifts. A 2023 internal Uber memo revealed loyalty nudges increase hours by 40%, guilting workers with customer trust. Subscription services like meal kits script community loyalty, guilting users to stay with don't abandon your plan. A 2024 Consumer Report study found 60% of subscribers keep unneeded services from loyalty pressure, costing $200 billion annually. Online communities script allegiance with shaming. You're either with us or against us, pushing users to conform. A 2025 Pew study found 55% of forum users self-censor to avoid disloyalty labels. Fitness communities like CrossFit script loyalty with tribe rhetoric, binding members to grueling regimens. A 2024 Journal of Sports Psychology study noted 45% of members continue despite injuries, fearing betrayal. Relationships weaponize this too. Partners script loyalty with if you loved me, you'd stay, binding you to pain, your heart scripted to their need. Friends script duty with you my only ally, chaining you to their crises. The attention economy thrives on scripted vows. A 2025 report estimated loyalty-driven apps earn $1.2 trillion annually. Your duty, their profit. Every ping, every plea, every we need you is a chain forged to bind you. Micro story. Your friend texted, "You're my only real ally." Guilt scripted you to cancel plans, believing you're her anchor. You're still there, bound by her need. Your app warned, "Don't break your streak." Pride scripted you to pay, believing you're committed. You're still subscribed, chained to their game. Your colleague said, "The team trusts you, don't fail us." Duty scripted you to take their work, believing you're essential. You're still carrying, bound by their faith. Feel the moment you silenced your dream. Your mentor's voice rang, cold and heavy. Don't let the team down like your predecessor. Their disappointment bound you, a vow unspoken, and you stayed, believing loyalty defines you. You don't see it. You're not choosing. You're obeying, and you're forging the chain yourself. Here's the final shock. The deepest script isn't theirs. It's yours. You've internalized the vows, letting loyalty rule your life, your choices, your soul. That sister's plea, that manager's trust, that campaign's cause, they're chains in your mind, binding every sacrifice you make. In the 1990s, Heaven's Gate cult members scripted loyalty to their leader, giving their lives for the mission. Survivors carried the vow decades later, chained to a lost cause. You do it too, honoring vows you didn't write, your heart scripted to their will. Is freedom real when your soul is a shadowed chain? A 2024 Amazon leak exposed loyalty algorithms predicting behavior with 94% accuracy, scripting purchases to duty. A 2025 Oxford study found you face 150 loyalty appeals daily, each a vow. Philosophers saw this. Kant warned of heteronomy, obedience to others' wills. Arendt feared banality of evil, loyalty to systems over conscience. Kierkegaard urged leaping beyond duty to self. Socrates questioned every bond, every vow. They saw the chain before apps, before screens. Today, you're the chain. Every sacrifice, every silence, every duty, you script yourself, binding others too. The 2025 Uber leaks showed duty loops where users work for riders. You felt that guilt, honored that trust, kept that vow. You forged the chain, and you carry it still. The vow doesn't break with a single pull. Its weight clings, cold, unyielding, a shadow cast across your will. The question isn't whether you're scripted, it's whether you'll hear the chain before it pulls you again. The loyalties are heavy, but they're not eternal. Every doubt, every pause, Every moment you question loosens a link, bends the iron. But the machine is relentless. It pleads with your sister's voice, guilts with your boss's trust, binds with a cause's cry. It waits. It knows you'll obey. Close your eyes. Feel your next act. A favor, a task, a silence. Whose voice drives it? A friend, a lover, a screen? You're moving, and the script is hidden, its chains invisible. But what if you stopped? What if you let the valve fade, just for a breath? Recall the last time you acted without duty, free, unscripted, alive in your own will, your heart unbeholden. That's the crack in the machine. The moment the chain bends, the iron softens. Your will isn't theirs. Not yet, but the scripts are cunning. They know you'll crave the next plea, the illusion of honor, the weight of duty. They know you'll kneel. What would it take to stand? What would it cost to break the vow you never made? Stay here. Breathe. The air is thick, heavy with this truth. The chain is cold, its links exposed, the script laid bare. You're still you for now. The machine hums, its pleas endless, but it's not unbreakable. It needs your duty, your surrender, your heart. What if you refused? What if you let the chain lie still? Tomorrow, trace one act. A promise kept, a task done, a silence held. Pause. Ask, whose vow did I honor? That pull is the script, binding your will, chaining your breath. But every time you see it, you weaken its grip. You bend the iron, you reclaim your pulse. The vows are theirs, written in their voices, forged in their needs. The pause is yours, a fleeting space where no chain holds. The machine waits. It's in your phone, your heart, your bonds. But you felt the chain. You've heard its clink. The script is fragile now, its iron cracked. Whose vow did you keep today? And whose will you carry tomorrow?